In this video, I want to show you how you could clip, so generate a different video from a longer video using Python. And for that, I have some samples to share with you. So here, I will share the link with you. We have a GitHub repository with multiple examples, but today we are interested to look into the Python example. So if I open this repository, let's go in a different tab. Here I have Python, so it's very simple. So I only have to install requirements, and then I set up my API key. If you don't have an API key, I will put the video here, 30 seconds to get your API key. It's renewable every month. You have free credits, free tokens, so use it. You should. And then we have a file called clip generator that already set up for us that will work. And from there, you could look into the code, tweak it, make it the way you like. And that's exactly what we'll do today. I want to show you how to get set up on your environment, cloning the repo. We'll run it, and then we'll go through the code to see what part does what. Okay, let's get started. So first, I will grab the URL of this repository, and then I will go into my terminal, voila, and I will clone this. Perfect. So now I could go in this repository. And today, because we are looking into the Python code, we'll go into the folder Python. Voila. Great. So now if we look, I have my clip generator file. That's great. So that's already there. Now what I need to do is install the prerequisite. I already have them on my machine, but we'll pretend I don't. Voila. So, depending on your computer, it will download something or not. Perfect. And now what you have to do is to export the API key. So here we'll blur it so you don't see it. And now we're ready already. So let's clear the screen. So we go up, and we only have to do this, run the Python clip generator. And it will ask us for a YouTube link. So here, I already have one link here. I will show you the video in a few seconds while this is running. Perfect. So now it started the video, create a job. We'll download that video from YouTube on the Reka side. The agent will look at it, based on your prompt, take some decision, generate or render a new video, and send us information about it in the description. So while this is running, let's have a look quickly to the video. So this is the video I use. So that's my boss, and he's speaking. But there's no caption. See, like at the bottom of the screen, there's no caption, and that's the reason why I took this. One of the features that the script does, it's adding capture. So here we can see it's a 17, close to 18 minutes long video. It's a horizontal video, and there's no captions. So now if we go back to the terminal, the job is still processing. So we'll just wait a little bit, and then I will get back to you when it's done. Voila, and it's done. So as you can see here, it went through different status, like I was explaining, and then when the clip is ready, you have a different title here with a description of what it is. The AI will even give you a hashtag if you want, and then we can look at this new generated video. So one thing you can notice is now the video is only 25 seconds long. It's vertical, and there's those orange captions that are burned down. So that's part of the settings that we do that. So let's have a look to the code to see exactly how that was done. Okay, I will clean. Oh, you know what? I will just open it in new VM, clip generator. Perfect. Here we have the main script. So it will check if we have the key, API key. That's kind of like usual. And then it will ask us the YouTube video. Obviously, you can also, if you have the file on your computer, you could also do that. Here, I just thought it would be easier instead of like having to parse a file or stuff like that to just use a URL. That's why it's a URL. And then it's calling the function create clip. So let's have a look to that function, see how it goes. And voila, here it is. So here the function create clip will start by creating a payload. And this is really kind of like the message passing all the information we need. So it will pass the parameter video URL, it's video file if you're passing a file. Then you have a prompt. So here my prompt was create an engaging video clip highlighting the best moments. You can write whatever you want there. So you could be the funniest moment, the moment where I was doing my demo. It's a prompt, so customize it the way you want. After that, we have a few settings for you here that you could customize. So we have different template. Here was the moment. It could be a group of, like, I forgot the name of the other, but there's another template. We can specify how many generation we want. So here it was only one, but you could do 2 or 3 if you want. Min and max duration, I kept it very short because I was doing a demo. I want a result fast, but you could have longer period if you want. And then the rendering, see here, I did say I want subtitle. If you would prefer without, that's not a problem. And the aspect ratio, there's multiple different aspect ratio you could use: square, vertical, keep it horizontal, keep it original. You do you. Oops, sorry, I just want to go a little bit. Voila. After that, well, obviously we need to pass, so and that's passed into the header. We pass the API key, and that's it. After that, we'll just scroll a little bit. What's happening here is it will send a HTTP post to the API, Reka's API, and that's it. One important point here in this script, I pass stream equal true. You are not forced to do the stream equal true. If you don't, then you'll have the first call will create a job, and then you could use another call to check the status of this, and then it will give you like those lines we had with the different status. And when it's done, you will have all the information. And voila, so now because we have streamed through, so like that's why here we have a loop looping again every X seconds to have a look. And when it's done, it was printing off all the information. And that's it. That's all how it works. Very simple, very perfect to get started. So now the only thing you need to do is clone that repo. The link is here or in this description. Customize it the way you like, and happy clipping.